it going, everyone? It's Liam Carlson here with another episode of Supernatural. We are on episode number 7 of season 10, which has been really, really solid so far. I feel like this is probably one of the best starts of Supernatural in a long time. Yeah, granted, fanfiction might have given it a bit of a boost, but I mean, what can you expect when it comes to a 200th episode? It's not going to be like, low key or anything like that. But even eliminating that, it's just been really solid stuff. Of course, we are still concerned with the mark on Dean, of course, but a few concerns being raised, especially with the last episode in mind, which involved the return of the Shifters, but it also had a very, very Clue ambience about it. It was just really, really funny at times. Certain jokes I died at. And it was just really, really great stuff. So, a nice, fun, and exciting episode to follow, the big 200, of course. So, yeah. With that said, though, let's get into this episode of Supernatural. It is episode number 7 of season 10. Let's go.
What kind of message would that send the other girls, huh?
In the eye. Yeah! Oh, no.
There's plenty more where you came from.
No. You tried. I mean, it was a great move. She just wasn't anticipating that, was she? She was just anticipating him losing his mind and being in agonizing pain.
Hey, no, give it back.
What? Why?
Because
it's monster stuff. Sam's. Oh
You're on a date
my God!
Yeah, and you know what? Don't knock it until you try.
Is even Shailene. I mean, for all you know,
Get catfished.
Some Canadian trucker named Bruce.
Oh, she's here. Is she here? Ah! Go on, Dean.
That look like a Bruce to you.
So you were saying, Sam? I mean,
We detoured 8 hours so you could get laid.
Yeah. Oh,
basically.
and, you know what? Lunches on me. Don't wait up.
Oh.
Check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Hannah.
Oh.
Yes.
Bothered? I'm not.
Cass is 2 seconds away from being the pizza guy.
Good.
All I want from you is one little thing. A trifle, really.
What's a trifle?
Your soul.
What? What?
My
what?
soul.
It's nothing.
Because it doesn't look like love to me.
Get the car.
Well, it's a different kind of catfish, I guess.
I put an alert on your credit card. Saw a charge here.
Oh.
I drove all night.
Oh, no. Well, this just got a lot more
we doing?
complicated.
Everybody ready?
Without me, you would have been dead of drugs or worse in a year. Frankly, this little hoe should be thanking you.
Go on, go on. Yeah! You know what? She's valid in what she did. Okay, I mean,
Stand back, this will get messy.
who is... Yeah, he's like, I'm not dealing with this shit.
I mean, you're welcome to stay here. Fabulous.
I mean, we saw her the other episode, I'm sure we did, but... Yo!
Were you saying you're together?
What?
Look, I've been kind of pushing these two to ship.
Yes,
Oh, shit.
I left you.
Oh, shit!
You wouldn't do that. You couldn't do that.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oof, I feel so bad for this guy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's bad news for you, bud. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. See? Wasn't that hard, was it? Oh god. Go all out.
How did you do it? Magic.
Gerald.
Guys.
Bordello.
This would be insane. But could she be Crowley's mom? Because I'm sure, as well as the fact I'm sure he's mentioned, I think it was in, what was it? When he was with his son again. So yeah, I think he mentioned that his mum was a witch as well. And there is the Scottish accent there. I know, Scots aren't, it's not like there's only 2 Scots in the world or whatever, but it's surely not a coinky-dink, right?
300 years. And it was only ever known by one person, the witch who created it.
Of course.
Rowena.
Rowena.
According to the Grand Coven, there are 3 recognized
This Rowena?
kinds of witch in the disapproved of my methods. Said my magic was too extreme. I was forbidden from using magic, from taking students, from forming a coven.
I mean, that is rude.
I've been in the
See, if you have hot sauce, do not rub your eyes, my guy.
I believe that's our cue.
Oh my god!
Did you do that? Oh, you'll be fine. Workers' comp and all that. Are you
Not to make me talk. Boy, you will talk.
Hey,
You will tell me
bud!
everything you know about your buddy, Dean Winchester.
It's been a while! Look! Here's the update. Dean's not really a demon anymore, so lay off.
At some
right?
point, Vessel from his family, twice actually. Jimmy Novak.
Yeah.
He's a good man. He was married, had a daughter.
Was she gonna confront the husband?
Actual cause of death? Let me guess, boiled brains.
Yeah, same as our waiter.
Well, I'll give this to the witch. She's got deep pockets. The Kensington, the Waldorf, this restaurant, that can't be cheap.
No.
Yeah. Let's get it. Where are we going?
But
Check
then
out the
again,
five-star
we
hotel
know
in the
how
area.
persuasive she can be as well.
It's hard. Letting go.
She's gonna give that. Oh, shoot.
Mission.
She doesn't feel it's fair for that
What
guy.
about the human? I know it's time to step aside.
She just feels so bit guilty. But she can't really blame her for.
Goodbye, Castiel.
And on my word,
Oh! Yeah, they weren't expecting that.
Always nice to be recognized.
do something, a spell. That's an excellent idea.
What? Oh,
Impetus,
oh no, no, no,
Messiah.
no. You're not really sacrificing her. No! You're not really sacrificing her.
But you're not. I saw it the second we met. You're
Oh,
strong.
it's just buttering her up.
You're
Oh, the chosen one.
I am.
Oh my god!
Lady, your luck has just run out.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure that's not true.
Oh!
Well, we gotta work on your timing.
Okay, let's talk this out.
Look, man, I am sorry about the last time we met. Okay, I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Ian woke up on the wrong side of bed.
I'm not.
So were you a demon when you murdered my father?
No.
And you're still a monster.
Oh. See, Dean has a bit more understanding now. He's not like condescending and doesn't care. Like, yeah.
Don't.
Oh no. He's gonna be like, do it. But Dean's not gonna do this shit. Oh no. Alright. I was hoping that Rowena's comments about, oh, she'll probably die.
Do it.
Bluff things.
Your dad, Cole, your dad was a monster.
You say that
There we
now.
go.
The last time we fought, you couldn't even remember his name.
2003, Nyack, New York, Ed Trenton.
You just didn't
I
care
was
then.
working a case, 3 dead. Livers ripped out and eaten by your father.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Livers.
It was either going to go down one way or another.
That you're what you heard. But know this. That was not your father, Cole.
It's going to be
Your
difficult
father
for
was
him to
already
digest.
Put it down. Sam, put it down.
Sam.
Cole, okay, with those stories that we tell that keep us going, and sometimes they blind us.
Yeah.
They take us to dark places, kind of place where I might beat the crap out of a good man, just for the fun of it.
Oh.
I'm past saving.
Oh.
I know how my story ends. It's at the edge of a blade or the barrel of a gun. So the question is that gonna be today?
Oh, Dean.
I'm guessing they need you to come back. And they need you to come back whole.
They don't want to have you in a body bag, bud. It's going to be hard for him to accept, but that's understandable. Sales team. Ooh, that's going to be weighing on his mind.
About being past saving, were you really?
I was just telling the guy what he needed to hear.
Double meaning? Sam and Cole?
We better go.
Orchard. If you'd like, I could finish her off.
No!
Wipe that ridiculous smile off your face. What do you want, a medal? A thank you for cleaning up the mess you made!
Well, you know, pencils and erasers and all that shit.
Wee boy. Something the matter with you?
Oh!
Cat got your tongue. Meow.
Oh my god, she is so unhinged. Mother! Mother! I mean, I just had a feeling. Like I said, I know that there isn't just 2 Scottish people in the world when it comes to, like, Supernatural. It's not just, like, oh, I guess 3, I guess, with his son. But, yeah, I mean, I just had a feeling, as well as the fact that in Abaddon's last episode, I'm sure he did, like I said, I'm sure he did mention, you know, my mother was a witch, but, yeah. It's just, and there are certain cuts as well that kind of like give you a little bit of a nudge, if that makes sense. Like, listen up. So, yes, mother. See, that's it though for Crowley. This is the season. Funnily enough, it's the season of hell for him. Because he's already had to deal with Dean being a bit of a... I mean, I know that was short-lived, but again, as we have, touched up upon, it's something we still want to keep an eye out. I doubt, they would drag this whole demon thing for, 3 episodes, and then just call it a day. It's kind of a big deal. But he already had to deal with that, and now he's got to deal with Mommy Dearest. So, that's pretty fun. Ugh. She is unhinged, though. Very, very cray-cray. Very investing stuff. Because now we've got a new player in the fold who, no doubt she's going to be a bit of a problem, like she was this episode, but it's just very fascinating to have her be introduced and to see how much of a potential detriment we're going to have on Crowley really this season. He's already losing a bit of a grip on Hal, so now that his mom's in the mix of things, it might be a bit more damning for him. Like I said, it seems like it's going to be a bit of a year of hell for Crowley, given Dean and even how people caught wind, really, of Dean challenging him, and, that word's going to get around. And now that Mom's back, it's, going to be very interesting to see how things go for Crowley this season, because Lorena does seem like she is very, very investing to watch, and she does have a very influential hand, seemingly. So, yeah, but it's going to be very interesting because Crowley is. I feel like that confidence is going to wash away at times. So, you saw the interactions towards the end of that episode there, where, she might have been tortured, she might have been chained up, but that didn't even stop the confidence, the bravado she had. And if anything, Crowley was a bit shaken. He tried to keep on a very brave demeanor, but deep down, I feel like you could see he was a bit, So, but I am really looking forward because Lorena, she absolutely delivered in this episode. I would say a way to make a good first impression. We did see her at the end of one of the episodes. I think it was episode 2 or 3, but it's just a little tease of things to come, wasn't it? So, which you kind of expected with just the 5-second shot of her just having so much, she's just very chill, bodies up in the ceilings, which of course was referred to in this episode. So yeah, but the way that she had such the power that she had, and the way that she was able to corrupt those 2 women, and even that little standoff with her and Dean before Cole intervened, it was just really, really great. So, I just love her energy already. So, I feel like I'm gonna really, really grow to her character. So, and like I said, you can see her being a very, very important character for the long run of the season. I don't know if that will transcend to future seasons like Crowley did. So yeah, but I'm also kind of glad that they didn't draw out the mystery, because I feel like it would have been a bit, too obvious. Again, I know that Scots aren't really an endangered nation when it comes to I guess the world of supernatural, or just in general, really. But of course, most of the time we're just spending it in America, really. So you're going to draw the dots, aren't you? So, but also, I guess bonus points if you have a bit of prior knowledge based on past episodes. So, Yeah, and it's just, you know, two and two really puts us together at the end of the day when it comes to I guess Crowley's mom. So as well as I mean the camera shots as well didn't exactly that gave a little bit of an assistance, but it didn't exactly try to put a bit of a secrecy on things. But yeah, so yeah, but I am really intrigued to see where Warina's story is going to go. That's going to be fun. Warina. For those who don't know, my R's and W's are just like, oi, all the time. It's just a thing for me. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun for me to say that name on a constant basis, I imagine. So yeah, but no, in all seriousness, it will be very exciting to see what she has cooked up for the duration of the show. But yeah, I found this to be a very, very interesting episode. Obviously, there was the whole Castiel and Hannah situation. So, you know, I do kind of ship them. I'm not gonna lie, but of course, when Caroline's partner, when he found Caroline, you couldn't help but just feel so heartbroken for the dude. So yeah. And there was just a heavy amount of teasing between the pair. I mean, even the, you know, shower bit and, of course, the kiss. And I would even say how hurt Cass was, really, with the... I mean, there is that understanding that that Hannah has to depart Caroline's body, because, yeah. But I do wonder if Hannah has, if she wants to return to heaven. Like, is she, is the guilt about Caroline enough to make her think she can't take on another body? So there are going to be some people who will, like, for example, go through what Hannah went through with Caroline kind of seeping through, and there's almost that like sense of regret, and they might just have, you know what, I can't do this anymore, I'm not gonna take on another body. So yeah, because that's it though, you do feel so bad, and I am really, really glad that this episode did kind of touch on the whole, well, angels taking over human vessels approach, because we know about Jimmy as season 4 really, and that's a long time ago, but season 4 established, and you know that's been brought up. So I do wonder if we're gonna encounter his family again. I mean, it has been a while, but I do wonder if Hannah may have left a bit of an impression on Castiel. So yeah, but yeah, I did feel so bad for Cass, but again, there is this kind of understandability, but it still does hurt, doesn't it? So, yeah, because that's it. Like, with Cass, he had a great friend in Hannah, and I really loved seeing them two together. Even if you didn't ship it, I mean, it was kind of great to have Cass have a friend, really. So, yeah, but... yeah, I do wonder what will become of Hannah, because, as I said, I do feel like that whole thing with Caroline may have put her off from, you know, taking on another human vessel, just because you don't want to have a complete repeat of what happened with Caroline again. So yeah, but yeah, it does have... I mean, I don't see it happening because I feel like Castiel has been a bit of a staple on this show now. But it does have Castiel ponder what if, right? So, but I do feel like with him especially searching up Jimmy Novak and just what Hannah went through with Caroline, I feel like we've opened the door for potentially us to revisit Jimmy's family again. So... yeah, but Yeah, it was just really, really great. And it was really great for it was really, really great to have the moment of Hannah starting to empathize and understand what Caroline was going through. Especially just bringing in the husband into the mix. So, and yeah, she's just been really, really affected. It's like a fight she can't win, and not in the sense of Hannah's being tortured or anything by human emotion, but she's just feeling so much guilt, so much like she feels like she is hurting Caroline and those who loved her, and that's not on. So yeah. And she just did the noble thing really at the end of the day. So it was just really great it was really great to see this story. I mean, of course, like I said, you do feel so much for Castiel. But yeah. And we also had the return of Cole in this episode, which, you know, it's been a bit, but I think this was very important as well because you know, Cole wasn't going to be there for like 2 episodes and then that's it. Especially with the impact that he did make as well in those 2 episodes. But yeah, with Dean as well, no longer a demon, it was very important to get the truth out there. I said in the reaction it was going to be a 2-way street in regards to Cole's dad. He was either going to be a monster that Dean was having to put down and all of that. Pre-season 1 Dean, by the way. So, yeah, you just take away the kind of, I guess, character development that Dean has gone through. But yeah, it was either going to be that or his dad would have been dead by the monster that got to him. So and Dean was it was too late. Either road was possible. So, but I think this works really, really neatly in terms of Cole and how kind of damaging that's going to be, really, for him to think of. I mean, I don't think this is going to be Cole's final appearance now that the truth is out there. So, but you do feel so bad for Cole because this pain, this torment, it's been a motivator all of these years, and for Dean to come out with the truth, yeah, and the fact is, because obviously Demon should I say, he didn't give a shit. Cole's feelings, you know, none of his concern, but this is you know, full on Dean Winchester, and it's not fair. Like, Cole needs to hear the truth as much as it. He even said, "Look, if you don't like what you hear, yeah, but this is the truth. This is me being 100% honest." So yeah, but that's it though. It's so hard to digest about your father being the monster that Dean did practically save you and, yeah, anyone else who was in that house that night. But that's it though. He has accepted it. It's just going to be a lot to digest, understandably. So, but it was really, really great for that to finally be out there because Cole he needed to hear the truth at some point, as painful as that might be. Will we see him again? I feel like we will. And he will help out the Winchesters, but now that he knows, he's obviously going to take some time, and yeah. So, but yeah, I've found that speech for Dean to be very, very powerful. That moment where it was like, I was just telling Cole what he needed to hear. I was like, yeah, what about Sam as well, right? Because, I mean, it was just really, really moving, that speech with Dean, about the fact that that he's just been seeped into too much darkness, essentially. So yeah. And the fact that he's past saving, it's just going to be hard for Sam to hear as well. Like, Sam heard all of that, and you saw that face at the end, where, yeah, Dean said, look, I just needed to tell him what he needed to hear, but there is some truth about, like, where Dean's state of mind is at, that he is past saving. So, yeah, it was just very, very heartbreaking. And, yeah, I mean, there's already, of course, the concern about the mark of Cain, of course, that will, of course, come up in future episodes again in terms of a big detriment to Dean, but just to see where Dean's mentality is at, where he's just, yeah, it's kind of sad, and, it's that, like, once you've touched that darkness, it can consume you, and it's just really, really heartbreaking for Dean to be in that kind of notion. And I feel like Sam's gonna have to pull off something to try and prove to Dean that what he said in the alley was not true, that he is not past saving, etc., etc. So yeah. But yeah, a really, really great episode of Supernatural. Really enjoyed it. Great introduction to Irina. Can't wait to see how she flourishes in this season. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!